Solar Thunder. Chapter 4. Eclipse. City skyline. But unnatural darkness covers the sky even during daytime. Buildings burning, streets shattered, screams echo everywhere. Dark portals rip open. Thousands of demons descend. When darkness no longer waits. Citizens running, cars overturned, fire everywhere. It consumes everything. A massive rooftop. Tama stands above the city, cloak flowing, violet aura spreading like poison. Behind him, thousands of demons silently watching. Tamas said, "Destroy it." Demons roar and spread across the city. A golden lightning streak splits the sky. Light explodes downward. Ricky arrives in Lightman form. Golden aura blazing. Ricky said, "Stop." Shockwave pushes demons back. Ricky charges forward. But suddenly, all demons stop. They don't attack. They just watch. Silence spreads. Ricky said, "Why aren't they attacking?" Tamas steps forward alone. Aura intensifies. Tamas said, "So you came. Solar Thunder." Ricky said, "What is this? I am Lightman." Tamas laughs. Dark energy ripples. Tamas smirks and said, "Lightman? Ha ha ha." He walks closer. Tamas said, "In the realm of gods." Cosmic flashes appear behind him. Tamas said, "There exists a warrior destined to destroy the demon emperor by the power of thunder and light, and gods named him as..." Lightning and sunlight clash in the vision. Tamas said, "Solar Thunder." Close up on Ricky's shocked face. Tamas laughed and said, "You call yourself Lightman? How cute." He points at Ricky. Tamas said, "But your real name is Solar Thunder." Silence. Wind stops. Tamas said, "And I swore." Dark matter floods around him. No one will ever kill the demon emperor. He clenches his fist, and he shouts, "So I will kill you. Right here." Tamas attacks instantly. Ricky barely dodges. Punches collide mid-air. Shockwaves crack the ground. No powers yet. Pure combat, speed, precision, brutality. Ricky releases lightning bursts. Tamas counters with dark energy blasts. Explosions fill the battlefield. Sky trembles. Tamas raises his hand. Dark blades form. Tamas shouts, "Blades of dark energy!" Slashes tear through air. Ricky gets hit, bloodless but heavily damaged. Then, a massive swirling vortex appears. Reality bends. Tamas shout, "Realm of Void!" Space twists violently. Ricky gets trapped inside. Ricky tries. Ricky shout, "Thunder Smash!" Impact. But Tamas vanishes. Teleportation. Ricky shout, "Gamma Ray Burst!" Beam fires. Misses again. Tamas appears behind him. Strikes. Ricky crashes to the ground. Broken. Barely conscious. Ricky lies motionless. Aura flickering weakly. Demons silently watching. Tamas walks slowly towards him. Tamas said, "This is your end." Solar Thunder. Hospital rooftop. Priya looks toward the battlefield in shock. Suddenly, light appears behind her. Guru manifests. Priya turns, shocked. She said, "Who are you?" Guru smiles. Golden sunlight radiates. Guru said, "I am no mere guide." He said, "I am Surya, the sun god." Light floods everything. Priya freezes. Visions appear of god of sun, Surya Dev, and god of thunder, Indra Dev. Surya Dev said, "The power Ricky carries is not his alone. It is the will of gods. But he is dying." Battle flashes in vision. Guru said, "Tamas is beyond him now." Priya said, "Then stop him." Guru said, "We cannot interfere directly in human matters." "But you can." Light surrounds Priya. Guru said, "Take the power of Goddess Durga." Divine aura forms around her. Weapons, energy, radiance. Guru said, "Do not try to fight, just save him." Priya transforms. A divine warrior queen, golden red aura, goddess-like presence, in red and golden suit with divine powers. Eyes determined, scene shift back to battlefield. Tamas about to strike. Suddenly, flash. Priya teleports in front of Ricky. Tamas attacks instantly. Priya raises her hand. Energy barrier forms. Impact stops completely. Tamas is surprised. Priya lifts Ricky. Priya said, "This is not your end." She teleports. Light vanishes. Space near the sun. Golden rays flood Ricky's body. Electric currents flow around Ricky. Healing begins. Ricky slowly opens his eyes, sees Priya in her divine form. Shocked. Ricky said, "Priya?" Priya explains everything. About Surya Dev, about Indra Dev, about his destiny. Ricky listens silently. Ricky looks at the sun, folded his hands, crying in happiness and devotion. Ricky said, "Thank you. Thank you for everything. Now I know what is the aim of my life." Light reflects in his eyes. Before a warrior becomes a legend, he must first understand who he truly is.